Hi everybody, this is FJOJR, the OG YouTuber. Yeah, they still have that Viva Florida 500 sign there. 500 years of the greatest state. Maybe not the greatest state. But 500 years of Florida. The territory, the colony, the state, what have you. This land of flowers. So, I want to talk about clothing, things that you wear. Because people have to wear clothes now because we don't have fur anymore, and that won't protect us from all the ailments of the atmosphere, of the environment around us. We need clothes. If you wonder why in those countries in the Sahara, why a lot of people wear those big giant gowns and robes and things out there, is because it actually protects them from the sun. It does protect them from the sun. From the sun destroying their skin. That is what that is doing. So that is why they wear all of that. It's not like they're wearing a freaking parka. It's a piece of clothing that is light, but protects them from the sun. And that's why you shouldn't shave your dogs. If people who get their dogs, you can groom your dogs, like trim them a little bit, but don't shave your dogs to the point where their skin is exposed, because that actually is worse for them. It hurts their skin. Their fur, I don't care where you're living at. But some people feel like, oh, it makes the dog less hot and everything like that, and then especially if you live in a hot place like I do in Florida. But much like with the people who live out in the Sahara, the dogs have their fur to protect them from the sun. That is what it's there for. It serves other functions, like for warmth. But the dogs will be fine. Believe me, the dogs will be fine. The dogs have been around just as long as we have, and they've been hanging out with us just as long too. And they're fine. They'll be fine. They'll even be fine without us. Okay, they'll find a way. But dogs have fur, and the fur is meant to. Dogs can suffer from heat stroke and anything just like the rest of us, but their fur is there to protect them from the sun. So don't shave your dogs. Groom them, yes, just groom them. If you're gonna trim down their hair, do it by a little bit, but not enough to the point where you can see their skin. You can see their skin, and you can kind of make out their skin. That's not. There are some dogs that you can't do that for. There are some dogs that just look horrible naked. Certain chihuahuas and things like that. But they have fur. They have enough fur to protect themselves. There's my take on dogs for shaving them. But clothes, I wear really casual clothes: t-shirts, shorts, hats, and shoes, socks, and underwear. And as far as accessories are concerned, the only accessory that I've consistently worn now is this watch that I have, this Apple Watch. I've never been a watch guy. I wore a necklace for a little bit, but it didn't last too long. I don't wear wristbands. I don't wear watches until this Apple Watch because it was a birthday gift, and it's expensive, and it was an expensive birthday gift. I better use it. I better wear it at the very least. Even if I just use it to tell the time, which is what I mostly use it for. I really really don't see. So far, yeah, I guess they've improved it with this new update for iOS. I can like draw my letters and when I text and things like that, and it comes in handy when I'm bored in class. But I guess the new one is more functional because you can go in water with it. It checks my steps and things like that. It's nifty. I'll say this: it's nifty. It's a nifty piece of tech, but I wouldn't say it's necessary at this point. If you have a regular old watch, it works just fine for you. I never used a regular old watch before, anyways. The most I used watches was back when Burger King when the Lost World Jurassic Park came out, and Burger King had those Jurassic Park watches that you got with the kids meal. So I collected all of them, and I collected all of them. I think there were 4 of them, and I collected all of them, and it was I love those because I was just insane for dinosaurs. But eventually, it bothered my wrist. Wearing accessories bothered me. Okay, I remember my friend Luis got an earring. Later on, we were teenagers, budding adults, and he got an earring, and I was like, that's not happening. Nope, not for me. Not where I do not wear accessories. My thing lately has been dressing up. I dress up very sporty. I dress up very sporty, and I wear hats. I usually wear. Sometimes I just wear whatever I have nearby, and I just put it on, and that's it. But I usually mostly try to at least be color coordinated. I don't have colors that clash, or just look like I have no idea what how to work a wardrobe. And I also sometimes I was actually this started back in high school. This started back in high school when I was younger, and I would have a theme, and I would have a theme for sometimes for like a week, where I would wear, let's say, all red shirts for an entire week, and then all blue shirts, and like nowadays when I have Florida, when like the Florida Panthers will start their season on October 13th. So likely on that day, I'll have class that day at night. So it'll be unfortunate that I won't be able to watch a lot of the game or even listen to it on the radio, because I'll be in class. I'll be following it with my phone, not my phone, but my watch, because it has Twitter. So I'll be following the game through Twitter, likely, and the updates that it sends to my watch. So I will likely wear all Florida Panthers gear that day. I haven't gotten their new jersey yet. I hope to get one soon, but for now I won't. I don't have it. I'll wear Florida Panthers gear. I remember the first year of law school, the Panther season started. I wore a white Panthers hat with their white jersey and a white pair of shorts with white shoes, white socks. And I looked like I was getting ready to go to the game that day. People were commented on everything, but that's kind of been my reputation in law school. I've been the type of person who's dressed up, not conservative, not professionally. Some days I have to wear a suit, or if I'm meeting with somebody important, I'll at least throw on a polo and some nice shorts or a pair of jeans. But I've been, and I think my first year, people really appreciated the fact that I dressed up like that. Mainly because the first year of law school is really hard. It is incredibly hard. It's actually a lot harder than the last 2 years. The last 2 years, mainly because if you've made it through and you've survived the first year and have passed, you by that point you kind of understand the way things go. But that first year, people were miserable. People were this and that. A lot of the times, I remember just the toughness. I got angry and pissed at some points, and I didn't know what to do with the amount of work I was being given, just the amount of thinking I had to change. But I tried to find a way to give everybody kind of like a ray of sunshine kind of thing, where I was, even though maybe inside I was feeling a little pressure or frustrations or struggling, but on the outside I would wear like a bright yellow hat with a bright yellow shirt and some just look like I look like the frickin' sun. And people were just like, oh wow, or pink and orange, when the pink, orange, and white as a Miami thing, when like looking like a Miami Vice or something. People noticed that, and people liked it. People enjoyed it. I would wear, I have a thing of where I wear arm sleeves, those like those Under Armour, just arm sleeves, or those whatever material they're made out of. And sometimes I wear both arms. Sometimes I would wear on one arm and on another arm. Like I have a Miami Floridians jersey, a white one. It's white, and on the left side is a pink and orange stripe, just running on just the left side of the jersey. And I would couple that with a white t-shirt underneath, some white shorts, my white socks and white shoes, and a white hat, a white Miami Floridians hat with a pink brim and orange eyelets. But the sleeve I would choose either, maybe I go all white and I wear just a single white sleeve on my arm, or I can go with an orange sleeve, and I have a pink sleeve as well. So sometimes I wear that white with a pink sleeve, and my shoelaces, my shoes were white, my shoelaces on the right was white, but the one on the left was orange, because I had an orange shoelace. And I just, okay, I'll have a single, and I looked like I look like a freaking clown. And I tell people like that, it's like me, when people are dressed up nicely at the law school for whatever thing they have to do that day, whether they're meeting with a client at the clinic, or doing a negotiation or moot court or what have you, a trial ad, they would wear suits. You wear your suit, and I come in here and I tell people, man, you guys are looking sharp. I mean, look at me, I'm wearing my freaking clown costume. I tell people every day, like whenever they notice me walking around, or whenever I notice them dressing up nicely, I'm just like, look, hey, sheesh, you guys make me look bad. I'm my freaking I look like a clown. I really do. But sometimes you need a clown in law school. You really do need I guess I might be going on a tangent from here on out, but you do need a clown in law school. And actually, this video is getting close to 15 minutes. So I think this 15-minute runtime of as I'm driving and going through things, it's nice of going through one topic, compartmentalizing everything, just kind of breaking things up like that. And I'd like to put gameplay video on this. And maybe I have, and I've said that, and it's there, and it's like, oh, you already have. That's fine, because I'm not doing these things live. They're live at the time I'm doing it, like live at this time, but I'm not going to post them live. I might live stream. Well, I can always live stream it and make it look like I'm doing it live, but it's not going to be that. And start interacting with people, and I could do that, but who knows? But this is FJOJR, the OG YouTube, everybody. You can like, comment, share, subscribe, and if you're feeling generous, you can donate to my channel as well on my channel's page. Thank you all, and whatever you guys dress up like, just own it. Own the way you dress. Don't dress up like, unless you like the way other people dress up like. But don't. If some people are like, oh, you don't dress up like a thing. I remember that's like a thing in high school or middle school where, if you dress up in a certain way, people kind of look at you funny. But once you get to college and anything past that, people look at you a different way. And in law school, it's a little different. Obviously once I'm out working and things, I can't dress up like a clown for work and everything. But once work is over and once work and school is, once I can just shed the suit off of me. I will do it in a heartbeat, because everybody looks sharp when they're wearing a nice suit or a nice dress or a nice pantsuit. But I like the feeling when I'm in it. Yet it's just the comfort for me. I'm just way more comfortable being normal, just wearing a normal shirt and shorts. So that's it, everybody. Take care.